organizer of the Haitian American Nurses Association. I pause to congratulate this organization for 37 years of service to the community and to our brothers and sisters in the motherland of Haiti. I applaud the men and women of HANA for their commitment, passion, and steadfast dedication to unite as a group to ensure that the community is educated about their health. In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic took the world by surprise. The rapid spread and the impact of the virus became a major concern. Hospitals were at capacity with patients infected by this deadly virus. Nurses were on the front line working long, exhausting hours to save lives while doing their best to remain safe and to keep their families safe. We watched in amazement how the leadership of HANA pivoted to come to the aid of the community. The men and women of the organization became increasingly engaged in educating the community about the virus by collaborating with local, state, and other organizations to bring the necessary resources, the PPEs, to fight the spread of the virus. I congratulate Madame President Pauline Louis-Magistre for her leadership. You have been instrumental in navigating the organization through the turbulent period of COVID. To the new board and its president, Rose Valsin, I wish you continued success. Thank you.
Good evening, honored guests. Tonight marks our 37th anniversary of community service and leadership. Our theme for this year is HANA, leading, excelling, and innovating beyond limits. We have planned an exciting and vibrant evening for you all tonight. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the event. And now I introduce to you all our awesome two dynamic masters of ceremony for the evening, Mr. Jude Christophe Simeyon and Dr. Odiane Medassier.
Good evening, everyone. I spoke with Dr. Medassier, I believe 2 weeks ago, and I said, you do all the English speaking because I don't speak English. I only speak English when I'm working. So I will do the Creole speaking and she will do the English speaking. But when I came here, let me see. Do you see anything wrong with my glasses?
No, I don't see anything wrong.
And I see clearly, huh? I see a beautiful woman next to me. And I know there's security in here, so I have no problem with, and I made sure tonight we have the pastor, not Adene. Because you know how Negocap, they are jealous. And is looking at me like, hey, sir, you better remove your glasses because you're looking at my wife here. Thank you for sharing her with me tonight. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to my beautiful co-host. And we're going to enjoy a good night tonight together. We're going to spend a good time together tonight.
Yes, sir. So, since you said you were not going to speak English, and I was going to speak English, but you spoke English, so mbral parler Creole. Now switch. Switch. Anyway, good evening, everyone. Are you happy to be here tonight? Are you excited to be here with HANA? 37 years. Yes. Usually we have 600 plus in a room. But we are grateful for God tonight that we are here. We could not be here last year, correct? But we are here tonight. Although small, but at least we're making progress. So all I have to say to you, get your vaccine so next year we will go back to 600. Who's with me? Yes. All right. Before we start anything in HANA, we first give the honor where honor is due. And at this time, we're going to call to the podium for the invocation the Most Reverend Dr. Mario Valsin. Dr. Mario Valsin is one who's been in the preaching for more than 50 years, right? because I'm 50. 100 years. So we are happy, we are honored tonight, not only to have him, but tonight also his daughter will be sworn in as president of HANA. So we are doubly blessed to have the Reverend Dr. Mario Valsin of Église Adonai, Église Baptiste Adonai in Miami. Thank you for being with us, sir. May God continue to bless you and bless your ministry.
First of all, I would like to say that I'm delighted and honored to have been invited since last year for this wall. Unfortunately, as our brother has just said, the pandemic prevented us from being together. But before inviting you to pray, I would like to say that I have several nurses who belong to HANA and who belong to our church. And they often make references to the good deeds that you accomplish in this community in terms of health and the promotion of welfare. And all these things are really appreciated by the Lord. Whenever we dedicate ourselves to the good, to the common good, God is satisfied with us. That's why I did not hesitate 1 second to come and pray for you. Let us bow now for prayer. Heavenly Father, God of all creation, we come before you tonight to give you praise and honor because you are worthy of praise and worship. You are the source of all blessings, the source of all that can contribute to our spiritual and physical, temporal well-being. Thank you for the creation of HANA, this distinguished organization that is celebrating 37 years of community service and has been doing so much to support Haitian American nursing students in Florida and in our motherland, Haiti. Oh, Father God, we know that through your word, you have always commanded and sustained any effort of your children to promote the less fortunate ones. As we are attending tonight this Annual Scholarship Fundraising and Gala, we pray that you may grant your supernatural wisdom and vision to the decision makers, instill in them, O Lord, a team spirit so that they will be able to continue to wisely analyze relevant information that can be collected and implement all change-producing options. This way, they will continue to impact our communities and your name will be glorified. Shed your blessings upon the organization, O Lord, and bless our time together tonight. For we pray in the matchless name of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, Most Reverend. Thank you. And now we would ask all of the audience to please rise. You in YouTube, Zoom, you may also rise for the national anthems, Haitian and American national anthems. And we are fortunate to have someone with a beautiful voice who is going to help us go.
pasteur qui a parlé dit applaudons.
All right, so here we are, 2021. 37 years for HANA, 1984, 2021. In these past 2 years, we had a dynamic president and board. Madame Pauline Louis Magis and her board have had a tremendous 2 years. Not only we remember COVID-19 in 2020, but Madame Pauline and her board also started with the Dorian hurricane in the Bahamas. So we had to come up for that. And before we even got to take a breath, then COVID hit. But we can say thank God that we are here tonight. Many of you here probably you were affected one way or the other by the COVID-19, but by the grace of God, we are here, and we thank God for that. We thank God for those who are watching us on Zoom. We thank God for all of HANA's members. HANA has some wonderful members. Who agrees with me that HANA has some wonderful members? And not only members, we also have some wonderful supporters, and we are thankful for our supporters as well. So moving right along, since the time is already late on us, we are going to let you watch right now a video. So a nice video presentation. Please pay close attention as we watch together.
My name is Pauline Louis Magis, and I am honored to serve as the 16th president of the Haitian American Nurses Association of Florida, we all know as HANA, serving for the term from 2019 to 2021. HANA has been serving the South Florida community for over 37 years. Before becoming the president of HANA, for 6 years I had the privilege of serving in various elected positions in the association. As I took my oath on April of 2019 to carry out the duties of leading this great organization, knowing that I had the blessing of my children, my family, and of course the amazing leaders of HANA, I felt ready to uphold the mission and the vision of HANA. Like every president before me, I had goals and objectives filled with creative and innovative ideas that would enhance and sustain the legacy of the presidents before me. But never did I imagine that 5 months into my presidency, I would be faced with a national disaster and a global pandemic a few months later. On September 1st of 2019, the devastating Hurricane Dorian made landfall on Grand Bahama and Greater Abaco Islands in the Bahamas. As we all know, HANA has always been at the forefront whenever there was a need in our community and abroad. HANA was the first nursing organization to go to Haiti after the 2010 devastating earthquake in Haiti. We were compelled to take action. As Hurricane Dorian hovered over the islands of Grand Bahama and Greater Abaco, while praying for my family and for my friend's safety, I could not help but to think how I, the president of HANA, will have to respond to this disaster. Few days later, we activated our disaster relief. That included sending some of our leaders into the Bahamas when it was safe for them to go there to do a needs assessment while abiding by the rules of the Bahamian government. After their return, we put a call out to the community and our members, and they responded, as they always do. I am grateful and thankful for their support. On October 11 of 2019, we embarked on our first humanitarian relief mission to the Bahamas, carrying over 400 care packages, clothes, over 500 baby diapers, and over-the-counter medication and the essentials for our brothers and sisters that were displaced by Hurricane Dorian, many of whom lost everything and were living in shelters in the Bahamas. Well, 2 months later, the world was introduced to a deadly form of coronavirus we now know as SARS-CoV-2, aka COVID-19. As the number of cases rise and the number of deaths increase, the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a global pandemic. Soon the world started to shut down. The United States will soon follow. 2020 was proclaimed to be the year of the nurse and midwife, to celebrate the contribution of nurses around the world. HANA is an organization of nurses, a health organization. So again, HANA needs to be at the forefront. This time, not just for the community, but for our members who needed us as well. As the president, I had to think of ways to keep our members engaged, motivated, and keep them safe while advocating for them and our community. Our members needed to be safe while providing care for infected patients. So we started to reach out for PPE donation and also purchase some for our members and for nurses in Haiti as well. Once again, our members in the community responded to our call for help. As the shutdown prolonged, I am grateful for virtual applications such as Zoom and social media. Utilizing Zoom and social media, like everyone else around the world, we were able to connect with our members and the community. One of my goals as president of HANA was to revamp HANA's radio and TV show called Cause Santé Live with HANA, which is a health talk show that we do to educate our communities. First, we started using Zoom and Facebook to deliver relevant information about COVID-19 and not forgetting the people that were still dealing with chronic diseases such as hypertension, diabetes, cancer, heart disease, etc. Throughout the process of the pandemic, the need to educate ourselves and our community about this deadly virus was clear. Being a nonprofit organization, our sole source of funding comes from the generosity of our members and the community. Hopefully, by watching this, you will be compelled to make a donation. We continue to use our social media platform to connect and educate our community. The visibility allowed for more connections and collaboration, which included me being a part of Miami-Dade County Master Program, where I had the honor of doing a public service announcement in Creole on the importance of wearing a mask. We collaborated with various organizations in the community, including James Wilson Bridge Medical Society for Keeping the Faith Task Force, the Haitian American Coalition for South Florida for COVID-19, the Haitian American Faith-Based Network, Miami Black Nurses Association, the United Front of Haitian Diaspora in collaboration with Morehouse School of Medicine and the National COVID-19 Resiliency Network and Rebate Sentimental. Although the pandemic put a hold on many of HANA's plans, including the numerous community health fairs, several humanitarian missions to Haiti, I am pleased of what we have accomplished under my term as president of HANA. Under my presidency, we revamped the Cause Santé radio and television show. We gained new partners. We are working on building our international chapter, HANA I, along with our other chapters. We continue to be actively engaged in the community, continue to do what we love as to elevate our profession, mentor our nurses to become change agents in our community and our beloved motherland. I thank you for your continuous support of HANA as we move forward, leading, excelling, and innovating beyond limits. My name is Pauline Lewis Magis, and I am privileged to have served as the 16th president of HANA of Florida. Thank you.
from our current president, Ms. Pauline Louis-Magiste. It is my honor and my privilege at this moment to call such a wonderful, such a vibrant, such an excellent, someone who embodies the theme of tonight's gala, excelling, leading, and innovating beyond limit. Miss Pauline became the queen of Zoom. If you need any one-on-one class on Zoom, please check with our president, Miss Pauline. She is on every radio, she's on Facebook, she's on Zoom, she's on television. She is everywhere, although we are in the midst of a pandemic. You even see how she is with the Black Lives Matter movement. So she was everywhere as the face for HANA. In the past 2 years, we cannot say thank you enough to such a wonderful woman. I don't want to take much time. I could stay here and talk, but please just rise to your feet and help me bring on the podium. You on the Zoom, you can also rise to your feet and bring to the podium our outgoing, energetic, vibrant, innovative, excellent, Madame Pauline Louis-Magiste. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Give it up for Pauline, please. Give it up, give it up. She deserves it, she deserves it. All our 16 HANA presidents work very hard, and each of them have had their own challenges, but we are still in the midst of her challenges, and we are so proud of the job that she's done. You have done well, well done, well done, well done.
Well, of course, it wouldn't be my presidency if everything went well, right? Distinguished guests, public officials, colleagues, and of course, our Zoom audience, good evening. It is with great honor that I welcome you to the 37th Annual Haitian American Nurses Association of Florida Scholarship Award and Fundraising Gala. I'd like to first begin tonight by thanking all of you for your unwavering support to HANA throughout the years. Your support helps HANA to live its mission every day. And for that, I am truly grateful. I would like to say a special thank you to the many people who helped me personally behind the scenes during my presidency. However, there were so many of them. And as I'm getting ready to get down this HANA ladder, I don't want anybody to kick the ladder down. But there are a few that I have to mention. Dr. Gernard Blow, where are you? Please stand. I take every opportunity to acknowledge her because she was the one that recruited me to this amazing association, and I would not be standing here as the president of HANA if she didn't chase me down the units of Mount Sinai Medical Center to recruit me. Thank you, Gerna. To my best friend, Fabiola, who's on Zoom, who for the last 2 years claims that I've been ignoring her. And she's mad at me. But then she'll call me back a few days later and said, I'm calling you because I know you're too busy to call me. I love you, Fabi, and thank you for supporting me. I would like to also thank my brother, Roland, who unfortunately, a few hours before this event, has an unforeseen emergency and could not be here. But he sent his twin, AKA my nephew, Ricardo. Thank you, Ricky. I would also like to say thank you to the many other peoples that have helped me throughout this last 2 years. To my sister, Agnes in Milan, who never forget to remind me, Songe, l'amour, il en a toujours là, oui? But we love you anyway, and we're very proud of you. I also would like to thank my colleagues at Mount Sinai Medical Center, stay strong. And also my co-workers at St. Thomas University, especially Dr. Magdalena Joseph and Dean Fernandez, who believe in serving your community, and I thank them for their continuous support. To all the media platforms, like Dr. Medasier Odian said, who especially always are willing to showcase HANA and to allow HANA to be heard. Island TV, IET TV, 1580, Haiti Times, and Jojo Direct in Palm Beach County, NBC 6 Voices, DJ Max and Friends, and many more who allow HANA a platform. And lastly, my beautiful daughters. Well, Samantha is here. I have something special to say about Samantha. But I want to say to my beautiful daughters, there are no words that I can think of to express or define my love and pride for you guys. You never once complain about the many missed or canceled events. Well, maybe once or twice. They always say, oh, let me guess, another HANA event? Okay. That's what they would always say to me. But they always there, especially my beautiful daughter Samantha, who's at my table. She became my Zoom production manager. So a lot of the times when you see things going on in the Zoom, it's not really me, it's her. So in 2020, for the first time in 36 years, HANA had to cancel his annual scholarship gala that you're at here. But we had to think of some way to, of course, encourage our nurses. Everybody know what was going on in April of 2022, right? So our nurses were down, they were fatigued, mentally and physically. So we put on our first ever virtual gala. Many of you joined the virtual gala. And we did it in order to recognize our nurses and honor our nurses to commence the year of the nurse, which was 2020. We also awarded 10 scholarships to the deserving nursing students during that virtual gala, and we will be awarding 18 tonight. So I applaud you who always support HANA, and those of you in Zoom to pull out your phone and hit that Cash App, the HANA Cash App, and make a donation. The other thing that we were able to do just before the shutdown, we had our first Healthy Heart and Wellness Fair to commence the February Heart Awareness Month. And we also had the opportunity just before the shutdown for HANA to participate in the Mental Health Summit that was held in Haiti in February of 2020 in collaboration with Liberté Santé Mentale. So I'm proud of these things that we would do, even though we had a long list of things that we wanted to do, but unfortunately, COVID did not allow it. So 1 year into, as we pass 1 year of this pandemic, many of you, just like me, are eager to return back to our pre-pandemic lives. Although we know post-pandemic will be different, our post-pandemic life will be different, but we look forward to the day that we can gather together without the fear of being infected, especially those of you that are on Zoom. The United States, of course, we want to be able to collaborate, and we want to be able to mitigate the impact of COVID-19. There are 2 vaccines that are currently available, approved for emergency use in the United States. I urge you to go and take the vaccine. as I did myself. Take it for your health, take it for your family, and take it for your community. As HANA continued to educate the community on the importance of getting tested for COVID-19, being vaccinated, and staying healthy both physically and mentally through our Cause Santé Live radio show and TV show. We hope that you will support these endeavors by making a donation. In closing, I would like to thank my 2019, 2020 stuck to my head, 2019 and 2021 board, as I call them up, because all of this cannot have been possible without their support, their tireless support, especially during those I'm ashamed to say, up to midnight Zoom meeting. So I'm going to start with my first Vice President, Miss Nadine Bao. Miss Viola. My second Vice President, Miss Roel Valsen. And soon to be my president. Ooh, that's going to sound good. My secretary, Miss Mernelle Flaime. My treasurer, Miss Samantha Etienne Hilaire. Can somebody, oh, there she is. She's always working. Thank you. My assistant treasurer, Ms. Jacinthe Montalban. Over here, Jacinthe. Thank you. And of course, my assistant secretary, Ms. Danique Geoffrad, who unfortunately is on COVID protocol. No. She's on a COVID assignment and cannot make it here tonight. Without you guys, this all wouldn't be possible. You guys stressed with me, you cried with me, you sympathized with me, no matter what was going on. The late night phone calls, the text messages at 2 o'clock in the morning, the never-ending Zoom meetings. I thank you guys. And I hold you guys dear and near to my heart. Ms. Viola, can you please present my board with their plaques? Thank you. I'm not sure. These plaques are just a symbol and appreciation of you guys being side by side with me throughout the 2019 and 2021 season. To the members and advisory board of this great association, I also thank you for your support. There are no words to express my immense gratitude to all of you. To the leaders and members of our HANA sister chapters, we have 10, excluding Florida. So with the Florida, there's 11 HANA chapters. I thank you all for your continuous support and your words of encouragement. Many of you are on the Zoom tonight. I salute you. I salute you also for taking on the call to contribute to HANA's legacy by upholding the mission of HANA. As I always say, one HANA, one mission. To the incoming board, the 2021 and 23, I congratulate you. I am confident that you will uphold the tenacious legacy of HANA of Florida, as you will pledge tonight. To Madam President Rose, I like that, to Madam President Rose. To Madam President Rose Valsin, I have great confidence in you And I know that you are ready to take the torch and continue the work of this great organization. And to you, I pledge to be there to support you, your initiatives, and your goal. As I always say, we are HANA. Can everybody say that with me? We are HANA. My name is Pauline Louis Magis, and I am privileged to have served as the 16th president of the Haitian American Nurses Association of Florida. And before I get off the stage, there is someone in the audience that I have to acknowledge. She's one of the founding members of HANA, who called me a few days before to express her pride of me, and that is Miss Lillian French. Miss Lillian French, can you please stand up? Can we have light, just a little light? Okay. She's so beautiful. I didn't even recognize her. Thank you, Miss Lillian French. Your words of encouragement really give me the boost I needed. Thank you. And I'm done. I'm going to come down to take a picture with my boy.
Leading, excelling, innovating. Eh bien, c'est thème là, ça, il a dirigé, il a excellé et il a innové. Pour être capable de faire ça, eh bien, c'est avec contribution ou même qu'à suivre sous Zoom ou même qui, quel que soit côté ou à suivre, eh bien, on est capable de faire donation à l'organisation ça, comme on est capable de voir dans la vidéo. En pile travail qu'il a fait, en pile bagaille, assistance qu'il a apporté à plusieurs communautés, non seulement la communauté haïtienne en Haïti, mais aussi dans les îles Bahamas. Eh bien, nous encourageons, prendre téléphone, entrer dans le bank account, entrer dans Zelle, dans Zoom, dans Cash App, voyez l'argent monter, comme on dit, laguer l'argent. Eh bien, faire l'argent marcher. Voilà, alors, n'invite à faire ça pour contribuer et constater à participer dans toute belle action que ça a fait pour aider l'autre monde qui a une nécessité ça. Alors juste avant que nous continuions avec le programme, en parlant de parlé en pile de Covid là, et Samuel dit à la grand pile jeune gens là ça la comprendre, ancien jeune gens qui dit parce que le pasteur Val Saint-Denis qui parle français bien comme ça, n'est pas capable de jeune gens. Jeff Loza m'a pas capable de jeune gens. Et pasteur Médassier. Oh, bon. C'est pas moi qui dis non, madame n'a dit toujours filer. Alors, il y a un jeune garçon qui remarquait une jeune dame qui a crié. Dame a crié, elle a crié. Comme bon jeune gens, monsieur retire mon mouchoir dans la poche, il a avancé, il a aidé dame sur les yeux, dame sur les yeux, dame mon chien, et puis il remet monsieur mouchoir, monsieur fouet dans la poche. Il dit, chérie, qui sort bien? Il dit, positif pour Covid. Alors, les jeunes gens, quand il y a longtemps qui viennent, il y a des bagages pas faire encore. Monsieur finit passer mouchoir, monsieur regrette des mouchoirs. Now continue.
Yes, if you didn't get it in Creole, see me later. All right. So again, remind you to please donate, Cash App, Zelle, credit card, however you can donate so HANA can continue its work. As you can see, even through the pandemics, we are working hard and we are working everywhere. So right now, we have for you a special presentation. This special presentation is by Kai.
How you doing, guys? First of all, before I start, I would like to congratulate Anna for 37 years of hard work. I know this past year has not been easy for you guys, especially. I mean, I would like to say thank you for doing such a good work, such an amazing work. And plus, I'm proud to see Haitian women really working nonstop to make sure that everybody's okay. This year, we're still doing it from the studio and we don't have a chance to perform, but surely one of these days things are going to get better and we would perform for you guys. So I'm going to sing something for you guys. Hopefully you guys like it.
C'est moi. Li pas facile à genoux, yo kon pou ki demain gen kou chagrin semble douleur. L'on bay tout ça gen, tout ça l'amour, tout ça qu'on est que les remèdes sans réchir. Moi fais tout ça ou les, moi quitte famille maximum parce que me connais, c'est où c'est moi. C'est où c'est moi, me fait tout ça oublier, m'abandonner la société parce qu'elle me connaît. C'est où c'est moi, malgré ça ou pas comprendre, ou fait mal ou criminel, sous qu'à quitter l'homme ça, oh criminel, chéri ou criminel, sous cavale l'homme ça, oh criminel, ou son criminel, sous qu'a fait mal comme ça. C'est moi, c'est moi. Soleil la mer plié levé, ses affaires pas. Faire noir c'est là où suspend garder, le rejeter. Oh, l'amour fait foule pour t'émaler, moi condamné. Tant qu'on emprunte du mauvais rêve, moi v'lais oublier, moi faire tout ça rouler. Moi quitter famille maximum parce qu'elle me connaît, c'est où c'est moi. C'est où c'est moi, moi fais tout ça oublier, m'abandonner la société parce qu'elle me connaît. C'est où c'est moi, malgré ça ou pas comprendre, ou fait mal ou criminel, sous qu'à quitter l'homme ça, oh criminel, chéri. Criminel, sous cavale l'homme ça, oh criminel, sous criminel, sous qu'a fait mal comme ça. Yeah.
Everyone, State Representative Dottie Joseph here, proudly representing District 108. I wanted to congratulate HANA, the Haitian American Nurses Association, on their gala. Sorry I could not be with you in person. As you can see, we're up here taking care of business in Tallahassee for you. Thank you for everything that you do. I know the pandemic has been particularly hard, but just know that you have our support. We are here for you. We love you. C'est député noir, Dottie Joseph, député peuple dans District 108. Ma félicite tout le monde qui là aujourd'hui pour scholarship là pour gala. Désolé m'pas là avec nous en personne. Nous connaissons là dans Tallahassee ma travail pour nous. Pas oublier mais en pile pas chay par loup et nous là on connaît ou gagne champion là avec moi-même avec toute Representative Woodson qui là dans Tallahassee. Merci, bonne soirée.
Good evening. This is County Mayor Daniela Levine Cava, and it is my absolute privilege and pleasure to be a part of the Haitian American Nurses Association 37th Annual Scholarship Fundraising and Awards Gala. I've been with you before, and I know that these are joyful events. As our community finally begins to emerge from this pandemic, I could not possibly think of a better time to join together in support of all of these nurses that you represent who have served us on the front lines in this crisis since last March. We are all so grateful to you. Without a doubt, this pandemic has been incredibly difficult for our entire community, and our prayers are with the nearly 6,000 who have lost their lives right here in Miami-Dade County and their families who have suffered. And it is you who have worked so diligently alongside these families as they've beat back this virus best they could. All too often, you have been the ones to spend time in the last minutes of life with these patients and then provided solace to the family members who have grieved but not been able to be present by the sides of their loved ones. You've provided comfort, love, and care to so many who needed it so much. And there is no denying the immense toll that has been taken on nurses throughout our community and throughout the world. There's also no denying the fact that we would not have made it through the darkest days of this pandemic were it not for your frontline heroes and the hard work that you did to pull us through. So this pandemic has highlighted the importance of nurses in communities everywhere, and that is why I am so excited to be a part of tonight's gala, where I get to play a supporting role in recognizing all of the nurses who've served us in this time of need. By supporting HANA, you're enabling Haitian nurses to become even more active in promoting the health and welfare of our community. So please join me in recognizing the HANA's 37th Annual Scholarship Fundraising Awards Gala Day.
Hi, this is Jean-Juan Esteem, County Commissioner, District 2. I stand here today on behalf of my constituents, our district, and all Haitian Americans in the state of Florida and the United States to congratulate HANA, the Haitian Nurses Association, on this major milestone of celebrating 37 years of service to our community. To say thank you and bear farewell to your outgoing president, Madame Pauline Louis-Magistre. This past years has been a challenge to many of us. HANA stood steadfast in service to our community and our people. You exemplified what sheroes and heroes and first responders were before it became popular. You did so when you represented our community in Haiti after the 2010 earthquake. You did so after so many hurricanes that devastated our homeland. On behalf of the people I represent, on behalf of myself, my family, and my staff, I say thank you to you for a job well done. Thank you for your service to our community. Keep on going, work hard, and continue to make us proud. Thank you so very much.
We're going to continue. Thank you for those beautiful words, and HANA deserves every single one of them, because HANA really, truly is one of the premier organizations in the community. Everywhere you go, you can say HANA, and this is integrity. So we continue to excel, to lead, and to innovate beyond limit. So please donate. We would like to also acknowledge the presence of the City of North Miami City Clerk, Miss Vanessa Joseph. Please rise so we can acknowledge you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence tonight. Yes, thank you. Any other city leader, please let us know. We'll make sure to acknowledge you tonight. As we continue, we're going to continue through dinner for the sake of time. So at this time, we would like to call on the chairperson for the Education for HANA to come forward and to present the scholarships. And this is really the foremost reason that we are here tonight and that you are there on Zoom is to continue to help HANA to raise funds to help the nursing students to continue on their nursing career. And that's why we ask you to donate. As you can see, even though COVID-19 has been devastating financially, so we are able tonight to give 18 scholarships. Can you say 18? 18 scholarships tonight. We're giving 11 over here. for students throughout Florida, and we will be giving the rest to students in Haiti. Please come forward, Madam Paul, and present your scholarship recipients. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome again to HANA's 37th Annual Scholarships and Awards. It is a pleasure to have been the Chair of Education for the last 4 years. And this is one of the best things that I can actually tell you when I do this. Being here for the scholarship recipients is because this whole event is because of them. We're collecting funds so that we can make sure that we fund their education. Because when you take part in someone's education, you give them a future. You give them a way, a path to success. So thank you to each and every one of you who have definitely donated towards the cause. Without you, this would not be possible. So I want to say thank you, of course, to the sponsors and the supporters for this endeavor. Before I start, I'd like to call my co-chairs. As you know, we cannot do anything alone. So my co-chairs are as follow. Marikam Abraham. Come on up, please. Katiana Blaze. And our secretary, Madame Mernelle Fleur-Aimé. My other co-chair, of course, as COVID, she has been displaced to California on an assignment, so she cannot be here, but I am so proud of her, and her name is Sarah Gentil. Thank you, ladies. Our first recipient is going to be Angel Domingue. She has a GPA of 3.9 from FAMU. Of course, she cannot make it here. FAMU is all the way up north, but she is definitely on the Zoom, and we want to say congratulations, Angel. Our next recipient is Jennifer Etienne. She's coming to us from FAU with a GPA of 3.5. Congratulations, and this is the Madam President Pauline Louis-Magie Scholarship recipient. Belongs to Jennifer Etienne. She is also on the Zoom. Congratulations, Jennifer. The next scholarship is the Ghislaine Paperwalla Scholarship recipient, and it is given and awarded to Sophony Domingue of FAMU. She comes to us with a 3.7 GPA. Congratulations to you, Sophony. Next is the Dr. Gerna Blow Scholarship Recipient Award, and it is given to it's Johanny Cadet from St. Thomas University, and he's here! Come on up! We should go down. Give it to him. With Madam P, of course. Johanny, we're very happy that you're here. Thank you for making it. Thank you and congratulations. Our next recipient is Rochefort Jean-Claude from FAMU with a GPA of 3.7. This is the Marie-Carmel Remy Scholarship Recipient Award, and he is, of course, on the Zoom. Congratulations to you, Rochefort. Our next recipient is Miss Kines Lawson from Chamberlain University with a GPA of 3.1. This is the Dr. Marie-Etienne Scholarship recipient. Everyone, please give me a big round of applause because Dr. Etienne She works so hard. This is her baby. She works so hard to bring in the funds in for all of our students. So I want to say a special shout out to Dr. Etienne. Next recipient is Miss Jessica Nelson from Florida Atlantic University with a GPA of 3.1. And this is the silver of the organization, Miss Elliott Silver Scholarship Recipient Award. Congratulations, Jessica! Thank you. And we're going to move along with our next recipient. This is Miss Shanice Point du Jour from Florida Atlantic University with a GPA of 3.3. Congratulations. This is the Ansi Blow Scholarship Award. Let's give her a round of applause. She is on the Zoom. Thank you. And the next recipient is Will Denise Pervilma from Barry University. Who are the Barry University students? Come on. I'm one of them. You know I'm partial. Congratulations to you, Will Denise. We're sorry you couldn't make it here, but we know you're on the Zoom, so congrats. The next recipient is Angie Vomar. And he is coming to us from Florida Atlantic University with a 3.0 GPA. This is another Dr. Gerna Blow Scholarship Award. Congratulations to you, Vomar. We know that you are currently at your sister's graduation as a nurse. And of course, you couldn't make it. So thank you so much for joining us on the Zoom. And the next recipient goes to Ruth Shama Duchatelier. She is from Chamberlain University with a GPA of 3.0. And this is the Shalom Broward Church Scholarship Award. And I know she's here with her husband. So thank you so much for coming up and being a part of this celebration. Madam P, please. You look amazing. Okay, now we are coming to our students, nursing students from Haiti. As you know, we're giving scholarships to 11 students in the United States, in South Florida, and we're also giving to 7 other students in Haiti. So therefore, we are definitely walking the talk. We're talking and we're walking because we have to do that in order to showcase HANA is also a big impact on the lives of those nursing students in Haiti. So without further ado, we'll start with the Haiti scholarship recipients. The first one is Paris Ruth Chine of Université Notre-Dame de Jacmel. And this is the Dr. Amina Dubuisson Scholarship Award. The next one is Dr. Marjorie Lozama Recipient Award, and it goes to Lucinda Etienne, Université Notre-Dame d'Haïti, Faculté des Sciences Infirmières. Congratulations to Lucinda. The next one is Neftali Kofi, Université Notre-Dame d'Haïti, Faculté des Sciences Infirmières, and this is the Dr. Marjorie Lozama Scholarship Recipient Award. And this is sponsored by Madodo Foundation, and we're so happy to have this support this year, of course. The next recipient is Sandra Yves Sarah Charles, Faculté des Sciences Infirmières de Léogane, FSIL, l'Université Épiscopale d'Haïti. And this is the Dr. Naomi Millville Scholarship Award. Let's give them a round of applause. And this is sponsored, of course, by Len Good in memory of Nancy Samuela Millville. Thank you so much to our advisor, Lynn Hood for always being a support to this endeavor. Our next scholarship recipient is Wyoming Julie Dora, Faculté des Sciences Infirmières de Léogane, Université Épiscopale d'Haïti. And this is a HANA of Florida Scholarship Recipient Award, and it is definitely sponsored by Dr. Milan Dubuisson and HANA of Florida. Congratulations, Wyoming Julie Dora. Sorry. The next recipient is Micheline Jean-Baptiste. She is from the Faculté des Sciences Infirmières de l'Université Adventiste d'Haïti. And this is our Madame IPP Marsha Eloi Scholarship Recipient Award. And Marsha wanted to make sure that this was given to a student that was well deserving of it, because she wanted to make sure that the student really had the need for that. And we made sure that we gave it to a student that really met the identification and what Madame IPP wanted us to deliver. Thank you so much, Madame IPP Marsha Eloi. Our next recipient goes to Naïdina Love Garçon, Faculté des Sciences Infirmières de l'Université Adventiste d'Haïti. And this is the Dr. Marlon César Scholarship Honor of Mrs. Anita Pierre Recipient Award. And this is sponsored, of course, by HANA of Florida. Congratulations to Naïdina Love Garçon. And this completes our scholarship recipient presentation. One thing that I can say to all of you sitting here at the table is, with your assistance, we can definitely make a huge impact in the education of our frontliners. As you can see, COVID-19 showed you the importance of the frontline heroes. So please, we beg of you, when we send you these notes, these lovely notes, our Cash App, our PayPal, our website, please click on them and help us so that we can continue to be a strong front and to be an advocate for all nursing students here and abroad. Thank you so much for your attention. Before I get off the stage, I want to make sure that I make a real good announcement for one of our honorees for the night, who has been a strong supporter of the scholarships for years, and we are so pleased to have her here. And this is Leonie Hermatin, and and her support to the scholarship has been unwavering. Year after year after year, she stands with us, and we congratulate you. Thank you for supporting this cause.
This is Madeline Pumariega, president of Miami-Dade College. I want to congratulate the Haitian American Nurses Association of Florida for celebrating its 37th year and for hosting its annual Scholarship Fundraising and Award Gala, as well as the 2021 scholarship recipients and honorees. I also congratulate the current and outgoing HANA president, Pauline Lewis-McGist, who is a graduate of Miami-Dade College School of Nursing. Thank you for everything you have done to move HANA's mission forward, for your leadership and for your dedication. I'm also very proud that one of our nursing faculty, Dr. Maria Tien, past president of HANA of Florida, is now the president of HANA International, which consists of 11 chapters of HANA in the United States. Congratulations, Marie. We are so proud of you. I can tell you that a major highlight in my career was serving as the dean at our medical campus, where I had the chance every day to see the fine work of our nursing students and faculty and of HANA. This worthy event helps HANA raise the funds to continue the great work done in the organization and what it's doing in our local community and abroad to make the difference, as well as raising funds to support future nurses of all educational levels. 2021 has been proclaimed as the Year of the Nurse according to the World Health Organization and the American Nurses Association, and rightfully so. Nurses and other first responders have been the key to saving lives and helping our nation move forward and recover from the pandemic. You have been our heroes. Even before COVID, HANA clearly understood the importance of improving the quality of life for so many in our community and beyond, partnering with us at the medical campus with our health fair for many years. It's the key to the organization's longevity and success, making that difference in our community. I admire this organization for its affirmative efforts to promote health through education and prevention. And I commend HANA and its members for a job well done, for your dedication and for your commitment to making a difference in the lives of so many in our community. In closing, may your service to others be rewarding and a great source of pride, knowing that you make a difference in the lives of those that you touch and serve. We thank you so very much for all of your dedication, for your commitment, and everything that you do to serve our community. We are so incredibly proud of each of you. Congratulations on this historic night.
On continue comme ça, on a profité saluer et remercier sponsor nous, Primary Medical Care Center, Baptist Health of South Florida, Linwood, Miami-Dade College et puis Pétion Law. On a saluer tous sponsors au monde qui permettent que nous capables de réaliser qu'aucune soirée ça à souhait. Et nous saluons même tout qui ba contribution pour qui pas participer à soirée dans aucune soirée ça.
All right, as you see, Brother Christophe doesn't speak English, he speaks Creole. So he said, why does Marjorie keep saying to Marsha, IPP, IPP? What does that mean, put IPP, IPP? Anybody knows what that means? So they're sending Marsha to go to the restroom. But in HANA, they have an abbreviation for all the leaders, so IPP, immediate past presidents. So not go into the restroom.
and as I was watching the presentation also, I saw a name, Love Garçon. Et puis, on va besoin de bâton à balaïti parce que les petits garçons.
To pay special attention to this video, because as you know, 2020, 2021, the year of nurses and midwives. So again, this is to highlight the trials and the works of the nurses throughout the United States, and especially the HANA nurses. So just please pay attention to this special video just to commemorate this COVID-19 pandemic, I would say, and just to acknowledge all the nurses, especially the HANA nurses, so we can stand in solidarity with our nurses. And again, we thank you who are not nurses, but you have supported us year after year after year, and you can see that your support is not in vain. So that's why we keep asking you to continue to support.
My name is Katiana Blaze, a family nurse practitioner, trauma ICU RN. The COVID-19 has been with us for the past year, and as an ICU RN in the midst of it all, it was nothing short of a shock. The fears on patient face and medical professionals alike have been indescribable. Patients come in with the complaints of they can't breathe, and I can't imagine how that must feel like. I go for a run, and running out of breath, I know I'll be okay. But for these patients, they have no idea how it would be. As medical professionals, the most that we can say is that we will do our best. We have no idea if it'll get better or if they'll make it out of there. My most scarred memory with these patients have to be getting them intubated. You have no idea what would happen afterward. I've looked at 24, 33, 36 years old, and even older population getting intubated and have no idea when they would make it out. The families themselves scared, have no idea what would happen to them or if they'll make it out. The calls between patients and family members before they have to be intubated have always been eye-tearing and continues to be to this day. It's always gruesome going to work and you're looking for this or that patient only to hear that this one or that one have expired. 4, 5, 6, or even more patients in a day. I had a conversation with one of my patients once that said she wanted to send me a gift over to my house. And I had to tell her that the only gift that she could give me is getting out of the hospital alive. She cried her eyes out and told me she will. She was only 50 years old. I'm still shocked at times at the life that this pandemic has taken. I hope soon we can put this behind us, still practicing safety guidelines, but at least have less worry that we will contract this disease.
My name is Rose Valsen. I am a nurse practitioner working currently in a primary medical care center. My main focus when it comes to COVID-19 is to educate my patients on preventative measures that they need to take to reduce the risk of being exposed, such as washing their hands, avoiding large crowds, and using hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% of alcohol-based solution. We also teach them about the signs and symptoms and when to seek medical attention. And lastly, we give them resources where they can go and get tested. And also we teach them the importance of getting vaccinated and the places where they can get vaccinated. And we hope by all of us getting the vaccine, we will see the light at the end of the tunnel.
My name is Marjorie Lozama. I am a board-certified psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. I work at a community health clinic in Miami. And we got really, really busy last year during COVID-19 because we all were impacted by this virus. And we all experienced fear, anxiety, grief, depression. The grief came in all forms. Grief from staying away from our loved one, grief from our routine, the social distancing. Many of us lost our jobs, financial grief. And the one that was the most impactful is the loss of loved one. We know the impact that COVID-19 had on all of us. And I have participated in multiple sessions that HANA had to educate and tell you how to better care for yourself, how to develop some coping mechanism to help you go through this difficult and challenging time. And as nurses, we're not exempt from grieving the loss of loved one. Many of us have been impacted within our HANA family, especially myself. I lost my brother to COVID early on last year. And then we're still trying to cope. And then we still, as I meet with my patient and I share my experience with them also, they know that grieving doesn't have a time frame to it. As we remember our loved one, it can bring a smile to our face or it can be some tears, just like right now. But as we're going through the process, we know we're all in this together. And then we have a support system. And I am so grateful to my HANA family. And you know that you have us in the community to really help you respond to the difficulties that you are facing, grieving the loss of a loved one as well.
My name is Amina Dubusan. I am the Vice President of Clinical Services of 5 large facilities in Miami. At the beginning of the pandemic, I was scared, didn't know whether we are ready to face the pandemic. Well, sure enough, none of us was ready to face this pandemic. As I mentioned, I work in long-term care, meaning that we provided care to the most vulnerable population. And we know with the data, they are the most affected one. Looking at our mortality rate, our elderly, many of them did not survive COVID-19. Well, in my field of work, yes, I have to be strong for my staff. I have to be there for them and supporting them because they were scared as well. What happened? We deal with the challenge of PPEs. We end up dealing with challenge of staffing because a lot of them didn't know if they attract COVID, what it means for their family. But while I was doing that, I kind of really understand the fear going through this pandemic especially for the resident and family member, because I have my mother during the first wave of COVID that was diagnosed with COVID. Now, in long-term care, we had to shut down visitation. So those elderly did not have the privilege to have their loved one with them. And when my mom was in the hospital, I get it. I feel it. I see the fear. I see the worry and understand it because I went through it. So I have to say thank you to my staff, those CNAs and nurses that's been there for those residents. Many of them could have stayed home, but they show up every day because of the love and the passion that they have for the resident. So they feel that they need to be there for them because their family cannot be there. Their loved one cannot be there. We are it. And they did not shy away from stepping up and taking that responsibility to be there as a liaison between the family and the resident. I know being strong for them, I need a support system as well. My support system beside my family was my HANA sisters, my president, calling and check on me. As we're still going through this pandemic, my word to all of you is to know your support system and understand how important it is to work as a team. As we know, the vaccination is out there. In order for us to eradicate this pandemic, please, please take the vaccine if you have the opportunity to do so.
My name is Pauline Lewis Magis. I am a registered nurse. I am an ICU registered nurse. During the COVID pandemic, like every single nurse, we had to step up. We had to step up even despite the fear of dealing with something we knew nothing about. I can recall my very first experience taking care of my very first COVID patient. 54-year-old male, never been sick, never been in the hospital, on a ventilator that the disease kept fighting. What does that mean? Even with the tube in his throat to help him breathe, the disease, as it starts to progress, will not allow the ventilator to deliver the oxygen he needs. Needless to say, 2 days after I cared for that man, he passed away. May he rest in peace. But as a registered nurse, I am also the president of the Haitian American Nurses Association, we all know in the community as HANA. So I had to step up as a leader of a nursing organization with a lot of our nurses doing the same thing I was doing, which was taking care of COVID patients. And I had to step up as a leader in the community to make sure that our community was not forgotten. Our Haitian American community, of course, as we all know, will be the last to get the information because of language. So HANA had to step up and deliver that message about COVID-19 prevention in particular. I am grateful to every single person who stepped up, every single member, all of my leaders who stepped up to help deliver the information. We had to become innovative leaders, like they say. We had to become an innovative organization. Well, thank God for technology. Thank God for social media. We were able to stay engaged with our community, stay engaged with our members. I am grateful for this opportunity to let you know that we are stronger together. COVID-19 will not defeat us. I am grateful to the community who continuously to embrace HANA and who continue to support us. And for that, I say thank you. 2020 was not beautiful for none of us, but we are grateful that we are alive. My condolences goes to every single family member who have lost a loved one, especially the frontline workers, our nurses who lost their lives taking care of others. We are grateful for you. And to the ones who are still continuing to take care of patients every day and every night, we thank you for your continuous dedication and passion to caring. We have a solution, and that solution is the COVID-19 vaccine. Currently in the United States, there are 3 vaccines available to you. Make the decision to take the vaccine. We need to get to that number that we say 70%, that herd immunity. Unfortunately, we're not there yet, but the only person who can get us there is you. Take it for you, take it for your family, take it for your community. Once again, I want to say thank you to each and every person who continued to support HANA. Please do that and continue to do that. Support us not just by donating to HANA so we can continue to work, but support us by heeding to our message of get vaccinating. Our goal is to continue to serve you, and we want to serve a healthy, better community. Thank you.
Nous t'aimerais remercier de façon spéciale d'honneur nous. Nous avons des gens qui baillent donation sur Zoom. Yes, some people are following us on Zoom and they donated actually. We're going to thank Elizabeth Philippe et NG qui sur Zoom qui suivent et qui baillent donation à souhait. N'a pas courage ou même tout qui suivre ou capable de faire ça ou capable bailler Zelle, PayPal, Cash App et nous recevoir toute qualité de donation. On est très content que ou tu es capable de contribuer à aucune activité ça yo. Et the next person I'm going to call on the stage, she has a PhD in nursing. She is a co-chair of marketing and international affairs. Et qu'on bonne l'autre titre encore. MSN, APRN, FNP. Wow. C'est une grande dame qui font pile bagaille, qui travaille en pile avec Anna, qui a des années à travailler. Et je pense que nous connaissons. Qui est-ce que je vais aller là? Mettez-moi ensemble pour applaudir Dr. Odiane Médassier.
Thank you. You're probably wondering why am I being introduced again? But tonight, this moment here now, I am not here as the MC, but I am here feeling privileged once more to be the voice for HANA, to honor just a few, because each and every one of you here tonight could be one of HANA's honorees. But since we could not do all of you, the leadership of HANA have chosen a few people this year once again. Because COVID-19 is à la une, comme on dit en français. Alors, so we are honoring a few people who have really make a difference. They have made a difference through this pandemic, either personally, through their organizations. They have really worked and come up and not let the fear of this pandemic kept them down, but they have worked steadfastly
to help the others, to help the least of these. So it is again, once more, Hannah's great pleasure to call to the stage a few people who are working in the community just to uplift the other people. So without further ado, I am going to call and read shortly. I cannot read all the bios, but shortly, just a few words. And as I call your name, you will come up front, please, and you can stay down. And Madam President Pauline Louis-Magiste, for the last time as president tonight, again, can't say thank you enough for Madam President Pauline Louis-Magiste. That just look wonderful and great and beautiful. Just epitomize her 2 years. Those 2 years of hard work did not do anything to this beautiful person. Anyway, it's about the honorees right now. So I am calling first one that we call in Hana our soldier. Emanuela Jean-Baptiste is the soldier in Hana. And once you hear the word soldier, you can already imagine what a soldier is. Emma, not only does she take care of us when we go out to our missions in Haiti, but also here in Miami, whenever any one of us have a problem, you can call Emma anytime. And especially if you have a family member at Jackson, Emma will move mountains at Jackson so your family member can get whatever they need. Emma is one of the most humble person you will ever meet. Say it again. Emma is one of the most humble persons you could ever meet. So since we don't have much time, we're just going to ask Emma to come up to the podium. And we thank you, Emma, for all you do for all of us, and with the humility that you do it and with the poise that you do it. Emma is not afraid of anything just because you see her looking so quiet. You're sincere in Haiti, going around the crowd and, Emma, please. All right. Next, we will call on the one you just heard from in the video. So we're not going to say much more about Marjorie Lozama, Dr. Marjorie Lozama. You just heard from her from the video. Marjorie is not only just the past president, one of the past president of HANA. Marjorie also is very instrumental in her family's foundation, the Mondodo Foundation. I think Marjorie is part of the board of every single Haitian American organization there is in South Florida, right, Marjorie? And she gives her 100% to each and every one of them. We need a bottle of water? Oh, the names of the award, yes. Miss Emanuela got the Beacon of Hope Award, and we are given to Marjorie Lozama the HANA Wall of Fame Award. She's getting the Wall of Fame Award. She's going on the wall. And Emanuela is our beacon of hope. We all hope to be like Emanuela, helping everyone whenever we can. Next, we have our wonderful Dr. Gerda Nicolas, one who has become a great, great, great friend and supporter of HANA, but one on her own rights who is making great difference in the communities, not just in Haitian communities, but she is a multicultural, multilingual, multi-talented psychologist who speaks Spanish, French, Haitian, Creole. So she is helping the whole humanity. She is a professor in the Educational and Psychological Studies Department at University of Miami, School of Education and Human Development, Secretary General of the Caribbean Alliance of National Psychological Association, and co-founder of IT Community Trust. And let me tell you, for this COVID, what's the name of the association again? Alliance. The coalition, and she is very instrumental in that coalition. And she is currently the chair for HAPC. A round of applause for Dr. Gerda Nicolas, please, please, please. And she is receiving the Humanitarian Award. Yes, she is really a humanitarian. And you just heard about Léonie Hermantin. Léonie, yes, see? Elle se passe de toute connaissance, ou comment on se dit. So I don't even need, okay, strut it down, my dear. I don't need to introduce Leonie anymore. Leonie is another one who is part of every Haitian American organization and who gives her 100% to the community. And she is also receiving the Community Action Award. Yes, she is really leading in the community, and she has gave up of herself for the past 20 years to the communities, and she even moved to Haiti to just help in the countrysides with small businesses, and she's back with Santla currently, and also she's on the boards of countless organizations in the community. We are very proud to have Leonie as one of HANA's supporters for the scholarships, for everything we did. Just call Leonie. Whatever you need, call Leonie. She'll have an answer. All right, so we also tonight, we are honoring the city of North Miami. The city of North Miami, we have the city clerk here, Vanessa Joseph. The mayor, Bien-Aimé, I guess she's representing the whole city. We thought we were going to have Mayor Bien-Aimé and also Councilwoman Mary Estimé Irvin, but we are happy to have with us Vanessa Joseph. Thank you. Why are we honoring the city? Because the city is 95 years old, and during this pandemic, the city has implemented so many different programs just to help its constituencies, its businesses in the community to continue to thrive and survive. And they have been very exemplary as a city among their community, and that's why HANA wanted to recognize the city of North Miami tonight. And last but not least, we are bringing Shalom Community Church Broward Campus. And this is the Faith in Action Award. So we have the pastor of Shalom Community Church Broward, Dr. Adonai Medassier. We have also Minister Kenol Francois, who is with us tonight. So both of them will come forward. We also will bring our scholarship recipient, Ruth Duchatelier Francois, to come and receive this award on behalf of Shalom Community Church. Shalom Community Church, you want to say it? Okay. Shalom Community Church is really a church who is not just in the four walls in Hollywood, but it is a church that is very engaged in the community. And not only has they been engaged during the Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas, they also made sure that they were very part of every single members, and not just members of the church, but members of the community to teach and educate and encourage during this pandemic. And as the leader of the church, Dr. Medassier, Adonai Medassier, of course, has been to radios, televisions, and everywhere, just to make sure that the word gets out about COVID-19 and that we dispel all myths regarding the COVID-19 and also the vaccine. So we are very grateful to have such an engaged church within our community, and we thank you. Faith in Action Award. Yes. Okay, so another last but not least, we are going to call our Advisor of the Year. I thought I was going to leave that for Madam President Pauline, so that's why I said last before. So so we will call to the podium. HANA has such great advisors, let me tell you. We are grateful. And I think it's because we always pray. That's why we have such great advisors and friends and supporters. And we could not think every single one of them, but just every year we just make sure we choose one. And really this year, I think the one we're going to call now made sure we get our PPEs, because our advisors are on the pulse of what's going on in HANA, and they know what we need, and they know it at the moment. And not only did they make sure we get PPEs, donated PPEs for the members to have, and he's there to support financially. He's there when we need him. And it is with such great pleasure and honor that we're calling tonight up front Mr. Princeton Jean-Claude of Primary Medical.
Dr. Medasier said we have a board advisory. These are the people who advise us on certain things, from law to finance to business, to help us when we have an issue. I can go on and on from, of course, our past advisor of the years to even now. So Princeton has been, there are no words. There hasn't been one phone call or text message that he didn't respond to. And if he didn't know the answer, he said, let me find out and I will call you back. So during my presidency, I know how much you have contributed to it, especially financially. I must say that. Financially, don't forget to donate. Hannah's Cash App, PayPal, the website, www.hanaofflorida.org. Click that donation button. Every year, no matter what, even today, he was like, what do you guys need? Is everything okay? Is there anything I can do? And he will respond. Princeton, I think this little plaque doesn't do you justice. And I am honored to present it to you. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, all our honorees. Again, on behalf of HANA, we could not thank you enough for all that you do in the community and to continue to do. May God bless you, strengthen you, and that you will continue to do his work for his kingdom, for the least of these and for those who don't even think they need something, but you are there. And we just thank you, and we just honor you tonight, and may God bless you.
I'm Broward County Commissioner Dr. Barbara Cherie. I'm a proud doctor of nursing practice and also a very proud supporter of the Haitian American Nurses Association. I want to bring you this congratulatory message for 37 years of community partnerships and service. It was not long ago that I started out knowing HANA through their community efforts at cardiac and heart disease prevention in our Black communities. HANA has grown so much since then, and now tackling the COVID-19 pandemic has been an even greater challenge, one which HANA has faced with a very undaunting attitude. From mass giveaways to food drives to going out to make sure that everyone knows that COVID vaccination is safe, I want to thank you. I want to thank HANA for its outreach and its scholarship efforts to educate minorities in our communities. You do so much, and I know that there's not enough time on this video to thank you for everything that you do, but I just want to say how eternally grateful I am that the Haitian American Nursing Association is here seeing us through this COVID-19 pandemic. I want everyone to know that I'll do my part to help with education, as I am fully vaccinated, and it has been one of the best things that I have done for my health. And I want to thank HANA for encouraging vaccinations, encouraging COVID testing, and encouraging those in our Black and brown communities to stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, and follow precautions to prevent death. Thank you, HANA.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Joseph Durenas. I want to say thank you to the ladies of HANA, the Haitian American Nurses Association. You are the trailblazers of our community when it comes to healthcare and leadership. For so many years, you have been so impactful, helping this community. I hope you continue the beautiful work that you're doing and continue to be the role model for our young girls in our community. Special thanks to your leadership, Pauline and Rose, for moving forward this organization. Nous aimons nous appeler. Anna, bon bagay.
Hi, my name's Lynn Hood, and it's an honor today to congratulate you for 37 years of service to the Haitian community and the general public, both here in the United States of America and in Haiti. The work you do to serve others, to provide scholarships, healthcare services, and education to the communities is exemplary. I'm so proud to be part of this organization, and again, enjoy your 37-year celebration.
Again, we would like to acknowledge Priscilla Lozama in the house. Yes. Thank you for being here, Doctors Joseph, Magdalena y Ari Leon, Dr. Joseph from St. Thomas University. So we have a few more awards, very special awards by President, outgoing President, Madame Pauline Louis Magis, and her beautiful daughters here.
Okay, I'm going to need everyone's attention, please. You know I'm a professor, so I might start calling names. So I know, they always say, and Hannah, oh, you guys, all you do is give awards, give awards, give awards. Well, we have no choice because there's so many people in the association and the community who is instrumental in what we do in HANA. So we have to be able to do that. So I want to also acknowledge somebody else that is in the audience. She's the immediate past chairwoman of HACOF, the Haitian American Chamber of Commerce of Florida, Paola Pierre. So I have to, she's also been very instrumental and always supportive of HANA. Well, the HACOF has been, but she was chairwoman under my term, so I have to acknowledge her for that. So thank you, Paola, for all that you do. So this is the part where we give the awards based on my, of course, and of course, the last two is the association. So these are people, during my tenure as president, I felt were above and beyond. What we see when we're outside is not always what you see in the inside. And I say that there's a lot of behind the scenes things that happen. There's a lot of late night phone calls. There's a lot of emails that are sent that not everyone in the association knows about. So when the president make the President Choice Award, these are the people, no matter what is going on in front of everybody else, but behind the scene, who support me beyond limits. So first, of course, I have to start with the most important award of the night. That is an award that I'm giving to my daughter, Samantha Magis. Samantha is, ever since I've joined HANA, they would, every third Saturday we have our HANA membership meeting. They will always prepare everything, whatever it is, whether it was a certificate, whether it was copies of PowerPoint, and when they got there, they made sure, like even today, when she got here, she quickly placed the programs on all the table, and she was checking things and putting the awards, and she became my Zoom production manager. And everywhere I go, exactly. She's the only one, when I say it's something for HANA, she's always willing. The others will find every excuse. I see your face, Lorna. So this is a Samantha Magis, a Community Service Award in recognition for your outstanding contribution and dedication to community service to the advancement of HANA's legacy, given on September 17, 2021, Miami, Florida. Thank you, Sammy. Mommy loves you. So the Presidential Choice Award. This next person I'm about to call, I know she is probably not, she's not here with us. She is actually on the Zoom watching us all the way from Pennsylvania, who is Dr. Marlene Cesar. Dr. Cesar, I'm gonna look straight at the camera. Is this the camera I look at? Okay, awesome. Dr. Cesar is in Pennsylvania. Even though she had to leave Florida to move out of state, she still continued to remain very active in the affairs of HANA. If you were listening to the radio show this morning, It's a radio show, Cause de Sante Live, every Saturday morning at 11 a.m., 1580 a.m. So please tune in. And 99.5 FM. So please don't forget to tune in next Saturday. And Dr. Cesar, no matter what, she said don't call her that, but I'm going to call her that. She's a grant writer. So every little penny we get, no matter what the grant is, if it's from $500 to $500,000, she's going to work until 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me tell you, I worked with them once on writing a grant. After 2 days, I couldn't take it anymore. So I don't know how they do it. Dr. Cesar, I'm giving you this President Choice Award for your outstanding support, commitment, and passion and dedicated service to the community and to HANA legacy. I will send it to you. Okay, the next person, of course, she is behind the scenes sometimes. She's the most creative person I know, the most innovative person I know. And I love her for that. And none other than Dr. Naomi Merville. Dr. Naomi Merville, where are you? And that is her. Ooh! Here she comes. Yes, we do. You know I'm honest. But I love you anyway. So Dr. Naomi Merville, I'm presenting you with this President's Choice Award for your outstanding support, commitment, and passion and dedicated service to the community and to HANA's legacy, and especially my presidency. Thank you. And she's also a fashionista. She'll quickly tell me, girl, you look hot. Girl, you look hot. That's all she's been saying all night. But I agree. Yes. My next President's Choice Award is, I already spoke about this person in my speech. She is a rock to me during my presidency. She's the most motivating person I know. She's always competing me who's going to be more beautiful. She gave it to me this week, tonight. And I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for her. I could remember I work as the nurse educator at Mount Sinai at the time, so I had to go to the units and make rounds and do end services to for the nurses. And I did an end service. I remember I did a presentation on dialysis for her nurses, on the importance of weighing the patient before dialysis. And even though she was busy, she came out of her office as I was talking, she listened to me, and she said, I need you and Hannah. I said, I don't have no time. Call. And every day she will come up to my unit to come and look for me. She said, did you sign up to Hannah? No one other than Dr. Grenablo. We're both beautiful.
We're both beautiful.
Yes. So, Gerna, I present to you this President's Choice Award. I wouldn't be standing here if it was because of you. You introduced me to HANA and showed me what HANA can do, and the amazing women and leaders of HANA, and men. We do have men in our association. For your outstanding support and commitment and passion and dedicated service to the community and to HANA, given to you on April 17, 2021. Love you too. Welcome. And by the way, we're vaccinated, so for anybody who's questioning why we're not wearing the mask, I know the time is running out, but please bear with me. This is 2 years. We didn't have a gala last year, so I'm giving you 2 years of award. So there's another person. I have what I'm calling the President's Appreciation Award for another person, and I like to call this person up who there's no words to describe, and everybody in here knows who she is, knows her because of her tireless selflessness, and that is none other than Dr. Marie Etienne. Dr. Etienne, everybody in HANA already know. Shh. Hello. I know. Everybody knows how you go above and beyond for HANA. Beyond, beyond, beyond. Our team this year is leading, excelling, and innovating beyond limits. And behind you, there should be a picture of that slogan for HANA. I thank you for your undying commitment to HANA and to the success of my presidency. Thank you. I have one more President's Appreciation Award. This other person, who also has been very instrumental, even when she herself was going through her own trials with COVID, with her family and her mother, she never hesitated to call me at least once a week to check on me and see if I needed anything. She was the first person to call me when Hurricane Dorian hit the Bahamas, because she knew I was from there, I have family. During the hurricane, to call me, to encourage me, and to pray with me. And that is Dr. Amina Dubuisson. Dr. Amina Dubuisson is receiving this award in appreciation for your support and dedication and valuable guidance to HANA, to the community, and to me. I appreciate you. Love you. And now, I'm going to need everybody's attention. I mean, whatever you're doing, you need to stop doing it, put your phone down, pay attention, and listen. Because out of all the awards that have been given tonight, they're all very special to HANA. But these last 2 awards, they're even more special. I'm going to start with the Rookie of the Year Award. The Rookie of the Year Award, listen, was a special award that was created for me. And ever since, then, every year we give a Rookie of the Year. This is a rookie, the meaning that this is a person, they come in new to the association, still learning the association, but will always be there to guide you, to help you, no matter what you call her, no matter. I didn't even know she was out of the state. I called her one time to do something, and she's like, I can do it, Madam P, but I need to let you know that I'm not in Florida. I'm on COVID assignment. But don't worry, I'll get it done for you. And mind you, these awards are voted by the members, and I would have been very upset if she did not receive this award. And that is not, I'm being honest, and that is none other than Katiana Blaze. Katiana, please come up. Thank you, God. You deserve it. You go above and beyond for Hannah every time. And she is going to be sworn in tonight as our new secretary. Thank you. All right. Many of our co-chairs and chairs receive an award in a dinner that we have last night, hosted by Dr. Marie-Etienne. So we're going to move on to the biggest award. I'm going to need the lights down in the room a little bit, please. I need the lights. Oh, you need it on or down? On. Okay, lights up. This person that is going to be awarded the Nurse of the Year, meaning everything that I said about everybody else, she's that and more. She's also, she's our tech person, she's our graphic designer, she's everything. And no matter what I called her, no matter when I text her, she's at work, she'll say, Madam P, when I take my lunch break, I'm going to do it for you. And I had the honor of having her. First, okay, before I announce her name, I need everybody to stand up. Stand up. You got to stand up. You got to stand up for my Nurse of the Year. All right. The Nurse of the Year for Hannah under my presidency and for 2020-2021 is none other than Miss Mernelle Flaherty. And let me tell you, we have some very creative people in Hannah. Did you make this dress too? Okay. She's a seamstress. She's a handbag designer. Ladies, follow her. Some of the designer masks you see us wearing in our pictures, she designed them for us during COVID-19. Well, COVID is still around. Mernelle, please accept this plaque as the Nurse of the Year in your appreciation and support of outstanding commitment, dedication, and unmeasurable contribution and service to the community and Hannah, given on Saturday, April 17, 2021. Thank you.
One more round of applause for our Nurse of the Year. Usually we have sash and we have flowers. What happened? What happened? Anyway, Madam P, don't go yet. Thank you for all of the awards. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful awards. And just before I call on Dr. Marie-Etienne to come in and on behalf of the whole HANA membership and board advisors and everyone, just to Madam P. I thought I was doing a great job, but I did a faux pas, and I just want to make sure I correct that with the. Oh, you want to get on the set? With the awards for Shalom Community Broward Church. Of course, I did not call on Dr. Millville, one of our faithful members and one of the member who donated, the nurses at Shalom Broward donated the scholarship, and of course, she's one of them. So please, Dr. Millville, please excuse my lapse of judgment. Thank you. And now, Dr. Etienne.
Thank you, Dr. Medesi. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Okay, at this time, I would like to call upon all the presidents of HANA who's here physically, and if you're in the Zoom watching, we want you to be present as well. I would like to call Marie-Liliane French, past president of HANA, Ansi Blo, past president of HANA, Gerna Blo, Dr. Gerna Blo, Dr. Amina Dubuisson, Dr. Marjorie Lozama, Dr. Naomi Mirville. Anybody else? Marsha Eloy, yes. I don't want to miss anyone. And on the Zoom, of course, we have Mrs. Eliette Silver. We also have Dr. Marlene César. Okay, make sure you all stand straight. And of course, I'm one of the past president of HANA of Florida as well. My name is Maria Etienne. I am the president of the Haitian Alliance Nurses Association International, which referred to as HANA I. HANA I consists of 11 chapters of the Haitian American Nurses Association. So HANA I is the umbrella for all of the chapters of the Haitian American Nurses Association. And as the president of HANA I, on behalf of the entire membership, the entire 11 chapters, we have, of course, the first one is HANA of Florida, HANA of Hudson Valley, and then the president is Christelle Augustin, HANA of HANA Inc., Greater New York. The president is Colleen Edmond. We have HANA of Tampa. We have Shakima Dorius as the president. HANA of Georgia, we have Dr. Dorothy Crisostomo. HANA of Maryland, which is Dr. Jitsi Odin. We also have HANA of Garden State, New Jersey, which is yes, come over. Carlene Elizier. And we also have HANA of New Jersey, Jocelyn Lawal. HANA of Palm Beach, which is Miss Rebecca Jacques. And HANA of Illinois, which is Dr. Patricia Nabal. And of course, HANA of Florida current president is none other Madame Mrs. Pauline Louis Magiste. Let's give HANA International a round of applause. The board of directors for HANA International, which I'm not going to mention every name, but I want you to know that on behalf of the entire HANA I, we want to congratulate HANA of Florida on its 37th Annual Scholarship and Awards Gala. This event would not be what it is, the successful it is, because we would not acknowledge the unsung hero. I would like to call upon my co-chair of public relations, Dr. Fiola Delica, who will bring the award. Thank you. Thank you. It's quite heavy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're giving in this award to our president. Our president. Mrs. Pauline Louis Magiste. I don't want to read the plaque because there's so much to say about you. I'll keep it very brief. Tonight you are getting the unsung hero, an outstanding leadership award. This is the very first HANA award of an unsung hero. And the reason you're getting this award on behalf of the entire team, when I say the entire team, the entire membership, the entire board, the advisory board, and of course, HANA International. We salute you tonight, not only because you are a nurse, because everybody know that this year is the year of the nurse. We salute you for your admiration. We salute you for your compassion. We salute you for your devotion. We salute you for your tireless effort. and maintaining cohesiveness in HANA. We also salute you for your outstanding leadership during the global pandemic. We have saved lives because of you. We have touched lives because of you. You are a beautiful, smart, wonderful leader. And tonight, one plaque is just not enough. As our Dr. Fiola Delika, who's Miss International Excellence, said last night at the dinner, that if she had $1 million, she would give it to you because you have earned your stripes in HANA. So I'm going to ask Ansi to please hold on to this as you give it to her, and I'll come down. I would like to come down. If I can get a gentleman to escort me down, please. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like everyone to please stand up. As I do this, this is something we've not done before. Tonight we're going to crown you. We're going to give you a Medal of Honor. This is the HANA Medal of Honor. And everybody's like, can I get mine too? Nope. This medal reads, the unsung hero and outstanding leadership. 2019, 2020, we know that was her term, and we engrave your name on it. No one can take that from you.
Before I introduce my final award for this evening, I would like to recognize, of course, well, they're amazing. That's all I can say, right? And I'm sure you can say the same. And that is Mr. and Mistress of Ceremony, or Master and Mistress of Ceremony. Uh-oh, where is he going? Brother Christophe Simeon. Did he do an awesome job? And also none other than our very own co-chair of marketing, co-chair of international affairs, past treasurer of HANA, past chair of education, Dr. Odiane Medassier and Christophe Simeon for emceeing. Give that up for them again. They did an awesome job, right? For Master of Ceremony and Mistress of Ceremony, Dr. Odiane Medassier and Brother Christophe, Christophe Simeon. Thank you for your contribution to the success of HANA's My Gala, because it's always, they say it's the President's Gala, 37th Annual Scholarship Award and Fundraising Gala. Thank you. Wait, real quick. So, the next person I'm going to call up here, she's going to be my successor. She's going to become now Madam President as I become Madam IPP, immediate past president. You know, we have all those titles, right? Even Dr. Nicola was like, Kipuki tut by sayo, PPC, PPA, PP. And this gala could not have happened without her tireless efforts. I remember there was one night I had to say, go to bed, please. Because she was texting me and sending me emails, but this got to be done. I said, go to bed, please. We'll handle it in the morning. So all of this that you see put here, along with the committee she leads, she's very detailed, very meticulous, kind of like a perfectionist. And you know what I'm saying if you've been following her on Facebook. Music therapy with Rose Valsin, my chair of activity. Put it up for her, please. Come on. Rose, as chair of activity for 2019, 2021, when I called on you and asked you to take on that task, the one thing she said to me, I want to choose my own co-chairs. I said, okay, that's fine. You can choose your co-chairs, but make sure you choose the right one because I don't want you working too hard. For your outstanding leadership and dedication and service to the community, invaluable contribution to Hannah's legacy. I salute you on Saturday, April 19, 2020. Thank you. You follow on. No, she's not going to have time for this. So since she's standing here, I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic to her. Please, this is, well, soon to be, your 2021-2023 president of HANA of Florida, Madame Rose Valsin. Thank you, Madam President.
Good evening, elected officials, HANA members, award honorees, scholarship recipients, and distinguished guests. Welcome again to the Haitian American Nurses Association of Florida 37th Annual Fundraising Scholarship and Awards Hybrid Gala. I feel honored to have been elected as the 17th president of such a prestigious organization as HANA. I am elated to be here in this hybrid setting to accept this position in an organization with such an impressive past and an exciting future. It is really for me a thrilling and exceptional opportunity to serve our population alongside some of the most passionate and bravest nurses, HANA's executive board and members, our advisory board, and the community at large. With such a robust team, I am confident that we will fulfill the bold vision and mission of HANA of Florida. Who could have ever anticipated that 2020 and 2021, the year of the nurse and midwife, would be such a challenging time? Nonetheless, amidst the COVID-19 pandemic nurses have exhibited courage and resilience and risen to face these unforeseen circumstances with care and compassion, bravery, and innovative approaches. I am in awe when I reflect on all the adjustment and quick changes implemented in HANA due to COVID-19, while continuing to efficiently educate, care, and serve our brothers and sisters. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and express my sincere gratitude to the 2019-2021 executive board members, which I was part of, our advisors, and our members for the generous contribution and dedication to HANA's mission and vision. I salute the extraordinary work of our outgoing President, Madame Pauline Magist, and her steadfast and remarkable leadership during these most unforgettable years. Madam President Magist, you and your team did a magnificent job by nurturing strategic partnerships to meet the needs of the community in ways beyond our wildest imagination. I am also grateful to our past president who have paved the way for what HANA is today. I pledge to honor your legacy by maintaining and building upon the great foundation that you have established. My vision for the next 2 years as the 17th president of HANA of Florida is to engage, mentor, and empower our HANA nurses. Therefore, I will strive to facilitate programs that will include workshops designed to educate and enable our nurses to identify and develop their various leadership skills. All of this will allow them to reach the full potential and exercise a greater impact on the nursing workforce, our healthcare system, and our social unit. I strongly believe that a knowledgeable leader is better equipped to formulate services that promote access to quality healthcare in a more sustainable manner. The goal is to impact the population in the most effective ways in order to close the gaps in healthcare disparities, while furthering the mission of the organization and lifting it up to greater heights. I also intend to collaborate closely with HANA International and the other HANA chapters to create a platform for national and international impact. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in dynamic times. Therefore, HANA should and will embrace the rapidly changing technological landscapes of healthcare. John F. Kennedy once said, "Change is the law of life, and those who live in the past and present are certain to miss the future." We at HANA have the reputation of embracing change, and we will continue to be futuristic in our approaches. To you, members of the incoming executive board, I want to say that I'm excited to embark on this journey with you. I thank you for your willingness to serve and continue HANA's legacy as we remain true to the authenticity of our organization's vision and mission. There is no doubt that we will face challenges. We will. But one thing that I'm certain of is this. We will consolidate our talents. We will conquer those challenges with caring, compassion, and bravery, because it is in Hannah's DNA. We are Hannah. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big thank you for placing your faith in me and electing me as the 17th president of this outstanding institution. With your continued support, I look forward to leading HANA with excellence, innovation, love, compassion, and commitment beyond limits. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful evening. I know we're almost done. And be thoroughly blessed. Thank you.
So tradition in Hannah, as we pass the torch, I forgot to pass the torch. I said it, but I didn't do it. So everybody, if you know the symbol, the lamp is the lamp of the light. This is what nurses used to use in the 1800s when they were taking care of patients as light. So in Hannah, when we pass the torch, we pass the light so it can illuminate the pathway as you continue the legacy of Hannah. So please allow me to pass the torch to you. Let this light be a light to guide you as you take over as the leader of HANA of Florida. Now you can continue. Here's your light.
Yes. Make a wish right now? No. I also, before I finish, I also would like to thank my family for the support. If it wasn't for my family, I would not be able to serve the community the way I do. I've been in HANA for 7 years, and like Madam President said, we haven't sworn in yet. Sometimes we stay till 1 or 2 a.m. Yeah, we're going to work on that. And if it wasn't for my family, thank you for my father, who's here tonight with me. Daddy, I love you, my kids. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And that's why we can do what we do best in the community. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2021-2023 elected board members. Please give a warm applause as I call each one of them to join me up here. First, we'll be calling First Vice President Katiana St. Thomas. Then, we have Second Vice President Myrnelle Fleur-Aimé, the Nurse of the Year. Our treasurer will be Nimrod Toussaint. Assistant Treasurer Nancy Henry. And we have our Secretary, Katiana Blaze, Rookie of the Year. And last, we have our Assistant Secretary, Popita Jean. Ladies and gentlemen, these is our 2021-2023 elective board members. And I'm looking forward to working with each one of our board members.
Once more, we would like to say thank you to our sponsors, Primary Medical, Attorney Pétion, Primary Care Medical Center, Baptist Health South Florida, Lynn Hood, Miami-Dade College, Pétion Law. Thank you again for your support, and all the other members who have supported the scholarships, all our supporters, our sponsors. We thank you once more, and please continue with us. We have some donors from Zoom. Dr. Elizabeth Philippe in NG, thank you for your donations. Please continue to donate. I haven't checked Zoom lately, so I don't know if anybody else. So please, again, continue to donate, and you can see the wonderful work that we do here in HANA. It never stops. Global pandemic does not stop us, so we are on a mission. And now we are entrusting these ladies to continue to elevate HANA. Like the vision of the Madam President, elevate HANA to the next level. Engage, mentor. Right? Are you ready to engage, to mentor? And you will be empowered. What? You are empowered to go out there and mentor and engage it, so we can better take care of the community. While we're waiting for the 2 minutes, I'm going to go around the table. Our advisor of the year, something tells me, come say a few words. He's going to be working with this beautiful boy. You want to sing it?
It's a great pleasure for me to be here, and for me it's special for me to be here. As the advisor of the year, I spoke to at least Madam President at least once a week to talk about everything. One thing that I advise her, at least for me that works, is the fact that every day is Friday. I do not know what you guys are going to face every day, but if you make Friday every day for you, everything should be okay. Let me explain you why. I was working at Wachovia Bank as an IT, head of IT. While I was working, every day something happened. I was not happy, but except that I know once it's Friday, 4:59, I'm happy. for that reason, I make every day Friday for me. So I was talking to Madam President, make every day Friday for you. That's the reason why I received Advisor of the Year award. Even this morning, I was trying to calm Madam President. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I do not know what you're going to face, but whatever you face, make every day Friday. Thank you.
Great advice. That's why he's Advisor of the Year. Every day Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, while we are waiting for our judge to sworn in the newly elected officers, I would like to acknowledge the Nurse Practitioner of the Year of Jackson Health System. That is none other than Dr. Odiane Mirassier. This year we've had the pleasure of having several doctors in HANA. Dr. Gail Nablo earned her Doctorate of Nursing Practice. Please be acknowledged. And we also have Dr. Amina Dubuisson, who also earned her doctorate. It's the year of the nurse. We have to recognize and really acknowledge our nurses who are working in the front line. Thank you. And of course, there's several, but I will pass it on. I don't want to be in contempt of the court by the judge. That's jail time.
Thank you for your patience as we work through the technology. So we are ready for you to help us swear in our new board for 2019, 2021, 2023.
I apologize so much. I wish I were there with you.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Honorable Judge. You're on.
Okay. All of the board members, please raise their right hand. Just let me know when you guys are ready.
Ready.
Do you each promise to fulfill the role and responsibilities as delineated in your board policies and your bylaws? Yes. Do you each promise to support the executive director in his and her role, or the chair or president in his or her role? Do you each promise to do that? Yes. Do you each promise to respect and support the bylaws, policies, and operations in making your board decisions?
Yes, we do.
Do you each promise to conduct yourselves in a spirit of collegiality and respect for the collective decisions of the board?
Yes, we do.
Do you each promise to honor confidentiality regarding discussions, comments, deliberations in making your decisions?
Yes, we do.
Do you each promise to exercise the above responsibilities at all times with due diligence, care, and skill in a reasonable and prudent manner?
Yes, we do.
All right, I would like to welcome each of you for being new members of the 2021 board for HANA. So, congratulations to each.
Thank you, Honorable Judge, and you are duly sworn in to do your job, to do your duty for 2021, 2023. A round of applause for the board. Thank you. I think you may be seated, and Dr. Etienne, please come forward. I would like, Madam IPP, can you come up, please? Madam IPP? That would be you, Pauline Louis Magiste. IPP. Already. Okay, Madam President, Rose Valsin is seated now, so I'd like to make sure that we give you your proclamation for the event that was submitted by the Broward County Mayor. That is Steve Geller, Broward County Mayor. And everybody knows the whereas of HANA, so I'm not going to read the whereas. But be able to proclaim by the Broward County Board of County Commissioners that the Board of hereby declare Saturday, April 17th as Haitian American Nurses Day in Broward County. Okay.
We also have a special tribute from the Tallahassee, from State Representative Marie-Paul Woodson, and of course, all the whereas for Hannah, and be respectfully proclaim that the Haitian American Nurses Association of Florida is honored for its commitment to health care and education, both within the Haitian community and throughout the state, and is commended for its invaluable contributions to public health and well-being. That's you by yourself. And go ahead, take your picture. I would be remiss if we did not continue as we're celebrating the Year of the Nurse. One of our beloved nurse is Mrs. Warda Scott Mayu. Earlier on, you heard that the Pauline Louis Magiste Scholarship Award that was sponsored by our Leonie Martin, our honoree, and of course the Scott family. When someone donates funds in memory of a loved one, it means a lot. And Madam Chair Paul did a beautiful job in presenting the scholarship, but we did not want the night to be over, since this is the Year of the Nurse, to not acknowledge the beloved Mayu, because she was the Dean of Nursing in Port-au-Prince. Ladies and gentlemen, can you all please stand up and acknowledge in her memory? I would really appreciate that, because we have to acknowledge, we have to do the right thing. And so our nurses in Haiti, we don't want to forget them. Our dean, we have Dean Hilda Alcindor from FSIL. We have several deans everywhere in Haiti, in Port-au-Prince, and Cap Haitian, and all the departments, 10 departments in Haiti. We cannot forget to honor all of the Haitian nurses in Haiti. This is the Year of the Nurse. Leonie, please forgive us. We publicly apologize to you because we don't want to miss this. We want you to know that when you give a contribution to support student scholarship, we honor you, we value it. But I'm having goosebumps right now just to remember her. Please, we will always try to do this every year, and we'll get better at it. We love you. Thank you so much.
And with that, we are going to close the night. As we're remembering the falling, we have to also remember the falling healthcare heroes, not just nurses, but all the healthcare first responders who have fallen due to COVID, because also this night is being quaffed with the COVID pandemic over us. So we also remember those who have fallen in the front line. So again, on behalf of the Haitian American Nurses Association of Florida, we would like to thank you for being here with us, for being on Zoom. On behalf of Dr. Naomi Millville, the Chair of Marketing, who did a wonderful job with her team to collect the funds. We thank you. We thank you for your support. We thank you for your presence. We thank you for being here tonight, for your graciousness. And we pray that you will go home safely and that you will continue to work hand in hand with Hannah, especially with this new board. Make sure to say hello and congratulations and pledge your support to our newly elected president, Rose Valsin. We thank you very much. Elise Saint-Preux, thank you for coming. Faithful member of Adonai, Yuseline, thank you. Thank you to my gracious, wonderful co-host, Brother Jude Christophe Simeon. Thank you all. Congratulations to the scholarship winners. Congratulations to our honorees. Congratulations. Now Pauline's daughters can have her back. They're happy. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you to the protocol committee who did a wonderful job tonight, Dr. Feola. Thank you to DJ Francois who was giving up the music. Thank you, DJ Francois. Thank you to Impact Video Reel for our Zoom. Thank you to our photographers. Thank you to our photographers, videographers. Thank you to the staff of Marriott, Biscayne Bay Marriott. Thank you, Shalom Community Church, Mandodo Foundation, Primary Medical Center, Pétion Law,
our wonderful advisor sitting quietly in the back, Dr. Durandis. Hello, hello. That's our medical advisor. Has been with us through this COVID business. Thank you, Dr. Durandis. Thank you all. Thank you very much for coming. If I didn't call your name, but know that you are valued. My Zoom audience, thank you so much for being engaged. Thank you for being there. We appreciate you. All right, all right. Was this a wonderful night? Did you enjoy yourselves? Let me hear you say yeah. Happy 37th to Hannah.